All right, chat. We are jumping in. I have been out of town. Obviously, I've not been streaming. We did the podcast. We did Deck Doctors yesterday. I have not had a chance to look at the new cards that are here. We've got all these previews. We've got close to 25, I'd have to say. Right? There's 10. There's 10. Maybe even 30. We might even cut this into 3 videos. Yeah. There's a ton. There's a lot of previews. And so we're gonna be here. We're gonna be chit-chatting about all of these previews. We're gonna take it like a couple cards at a time. Sorry, getting a poll started. And we're just gonna chat about these cards. There's 100 of them, so I can't waste any time. We're just gonna jump in. So we've got a Compression Sphere. It's a 5/3, 4 high for 6, 2 mid block, charge, EX2 ranged, response. The symbols are important. Air, Evil, Void, in that order. Response: after you block with this card, your rival discards 1 momentum and loses 1 health. Period. This can't kill them. And then Enhance. If either player has lost 2 or more health this turn, this attack gains stun 2. Okay, interesting. I mean, this is another stun 2 card with very good stats. It's a 4 high for 6 with stun 2, but it does say that like somebody has to have lost health. So either I can pay health, right? Because it says lost health as opposed to take damage. Two very different words. If I've lost health, it gets stun 2. So kind of gets stun 2 for free if you really think about it, right? This card's got 2 great keywords. It's got charged and ranged. If I smack somebody with it, this card's really cool in like Arrow Chaco, right? After I block with this card, they discard a momentum. It's like you can just like hit them, slam them with it, and then like commit a Chaco on your opponent's turn. Pick this card up, block with it, remove their momentum. This card's cool. It's got EX2. Yeah, this card's a cool ultra rare. I don't know if it's gonna see a ton of play. But this card has got a lot going on for it. It's not a 4 of for sure, right? This card is not played at a 4 of, but like you could play it at like a solid 2 of, or maybe a couple on the sideboard, right? This gives Evil and Void some momentum hate. Endeavor under the Evil symbol always triggers this, right? Like you just like pay a bunch of health and do stuff. What are the characters pay health? Shoji can like pay 2 health and then like slam this and give it stun 2 and then commit for 2 more days. Shoji 1, of course. I think only characters who can make the stun live on their own run this, like Endeavor and Shoji on Evil. Yeah, I think that's might be where I'm at too, right? Here's the crazy thing, right? If this wasn't an enhance and if it was a response, right? Like if it's that the response was like respond if either player has taken lost 2 life, this attack gains stun 2 or breaker 2. This card's in the money. This card's like a 7 out of 7. It's nuts. Oh, Toga, good point. Damn deal. Toga makes this thing fast, huh? Especially that EX2. Yeah, this card's cool. I don't know how much competitive play it'll see. But this card's neat. But some people are not on top of it, and that's okay. We'll move on. 2. Speaking of Toga, Piercing Needle, 4/3, 1 high block, 4 mid for 5 damage. It's got Death, Evil, Life, all 3 of Toga 1 symbols. EX3 weapon, Deadlock, stun 3. Beautiful. If it's added to your momentum, add it face up. Response momentum, flip. After your unblocked attack deals damage, your rival loses 2 health, period. That's really good, chat. That's really good. 2 damage out of your momentum at response speed? Cracked. And then Enhance, this attack gets +2 speed and -2 damage, so you'll make it a 6 for 3, but you make up for that loss of life later on while it's in the momentum. Ooh, this card is huge, I think. I think this is going to elevate the Death and Evil symbols. Stocks are going up with this card. With the conflict of ideologies card that we saw in one of the previous videos. Of response after this attack is not blocked, your rival loses 2 health as a flip cost. So you like have 2 of these in your momentum because you've like poked them down a little bit because these are very fast, and then you have like 2 of those out. If your opponent just doesn't block your 1 damage move, you burn them for 9. They have to block everything now, right? You've got all these tricks on board where you're like, give me those cards out of your hand. This card's sick. This card's so sick. And then, like, it having EX3 means that, like, it's a beautiful momentum out. It having deadlocks, like this card's good at every aspect of the game. This card is so sick. I am excited. I'm excited for this card to exist. Where's Shigaraki? Yeah. Dang. Imagine, like, an Ochako 2 getting access to this card, right? Making this thing even faster and then slamming it into your momentum. It's also a 4-diff. Yeah, it's a 4-diff 4-mid for 5, right? Like, these stats are just good, and then it also has, like, a later on, I accidentally kill you. Yeah. How excited? Excited for blood? True. Welcome to my mid academia. I don't care these are all mid. These are good-ass cards, Go Beyond Gaming. Hey, quit being a hate-ass hater and go back to Lord Kana. Just kidding. I'm actually really hyped for that game. I've officially seen the cards. I'm here for it. Yeah, this is sick. This is a sweet ass card. After your unblocked attack deals damage, your rival loses 2 health. Yeah, I love this card. I think this card's super cool. Yeah, I'm here for it. But we'll move on. Bench Press. 2/5, 3 low block. It's got Death, Evil, Life, Enhance. If you've lost health this turn, your attack gets +1 damage. Cool. Thanks. This is a Toga's card. You just put Toga's face here. And then Enhance Flip. If this attack deals damage, gain 2 health. Once again, a Toga card. This has got Toga written all over it. I mean, it's good in Shoji 1, right? It's really good in Shoji 1. It's kind of bad in Shoji 2. This card's cracked in Toga. This card's actually cracked in half in Toga. Yeah. Any character that, like, loses health to do stuff, or like this card combined with, like, Nervous Habit says, like, you, like, pay 1 for the minus, or for the +1 health, and then, like, all your moves get +1 damage. Yeah, there's definitely schmoves you get to do with this card. Yeah, I think this card's gonna be all over the place. Oh, and it does say this attack, not your attack, right? So, like, you soak a move that was 4 damage, and you just heal 2 back, so this is minus 2 damage. Yeah, this card's good. It's not a very Tam-ass card. Like, I'm not personally that crazy invested in this one, but, like, I get that it's gonna be all over in specific decks, right? Like it's a 2/5/3 low block that really does something, right? Especially under the evil symbol, like getting a low block that, like, does all of this is, like, great. Yeah, it's all super good. Better super regen, different super regen, right? Super regen gains 3 and can gain 3 off of burn, as opposed to this one, it has to deal with the hurdy number. It's got to deal with this number here in order to gain our life back. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first meh card I've been in today's video. I think the art's very cool, though, of him just like he's getting yoked, right? This is gonna be me and Andrew in a couple months. This is gonna be us. Let you guys hit it for another minute. Yeah, this card's cool. Yeah. I don't like that it's not response, so you have to call it. Oh, it's enhanced flip, not response flip. Oh, then it's definitely a worse version. It's definitely a worse version of super regen for sure. Yeah, super regen, like, if that's the goal, is just to keep your vitality high, then super regen's a better version of this. Yeah, my brain said that this is a response too. Hey, good looking out, Bailey. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, looks like you guys are down, though. Bewildered. I'll go and start the poll. It's 2/5/3 mid block, good, life, void, enhance, flip. If your rival has 3 or more attacks in their card pool, this attack gets -3 speed or -3 damage. I think this card kind of sucks, right? This card's not good. I actually think the way to make this card into a 1 for me, into a yes, is to put the words playable while committed on it. Yeah, I think if you actually make a playable while make this playable while committed, and even like make this like a 4 mid block, right? Like you don't block with it, you slam it into the pool, and it's a panic button, right? Like I commit my cards out, I'm trying to block, and then they finally try and get something through, and you go, no, playable while committed, flip, minus 3 speed or minus 3 damage. I think I'm in, but like this card, you have to kind of sit and like let this card exist, and a lot of times, like if you think you're gonna kill them, this is like the first thing that you commit on your turn, right? It's just gone because you're like, oh, I'm gonna kill him, right? This card is very much a sit back, wait, watch my opponent play the game, and then just like say no, nah, stop, knock it off. Yeah, I'm not on it. I think there's just better 2/5/3 mid blocks things that get to go in this slot. I'm not sure that I'm like 100% on board. Yeah, more of a control card? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Control is lame. We hate control decks. Yeah, I don't know, like this card does not go in a good deck at all, right? Like this is prime real estate. Your 2/5/3 mid block slot. Yeah, it's not going in a life deck. It could maybe see room in a void deck, but like void actually has like a plethora of moves because it now has a starter deck. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not in love with it, that's for sure. Let's move on to the crazy cards, huh? Let's talk about real estate, baby. USJ, it's a 2/5/3 or 2 low block. It is a terrain, which means it's like super unique. There can only be one terrain on the field at a time. So if I have a USJ and you have a sports festival stadium, whoever played there second, right? Like if I have a USJ and then you play your sports festival stadium, it destroys my USJ. It is now put in the discard pile. Yeah, so it's a 2/5/2 low block terrain that's all order void. While this card is ready in your stage, the second attack each player plays during a turn gets +2 damage and +2 speed. Neat. So no matter what happens, both on my attacks and your attacks, everything gets a little push, just a little push. And then response commit after you commit a foundation due to your rival's effect, draw 1 card or commit 1 rival foundation. That response is actually game changing. That response is so incredibly good. Make this into a cantrip or commit down my opponent's best piece. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. The point of assets is they are here to slow the game down as playing them, as well as the thing that they do. If like either they're down to like we'll get to another one that's like pluses our check, gets momentum, like it's supercharged, right? But these cards are so strong that you can't commit them in order to it's so strong that you can't commit them in order to pass checks. Dumb question. Committed does the boost effect still work? This is a static, which means it is always active, no matter if it's ready or committed. Yeah, it will always give the +2/+2. Yeah, this card, I think this card will see play. I think this card very much will see play. I think that there's oh, it says while this card's ready. Hey, look at that. While this card's ready in your stage. Wow, I actually don't like that they added that, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't like that they added while this card's ready. But if it didn't say these words, yes. That's why whenever Sports Festival Stadium is committed, you still get pinged the +1. Tam lying to me? You didn't read the card just as much as I didn't read the card. I like this card. I think this card's cool. I think this card's rad. Yeah, I would play this card. I'll play the heck out of this card. This card's sweet. After I get stunned, I do my best stun impersonation. You stun one of my cards, I stun that very specific card. Yeah. I think this card's good, especially with how good stun is. And this is like it's not even like the thing about this is it's not even a foundation to get like commit an additional one, right? It's a resource that can't be touched by stun. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, I like it. I would have pressed 1. Yeah, playing an asset is like playing stun 1 on yourself. I don't know if I agree with that, but I mean that's fine. That's fine. UA hi. Shout out to UA Academy. It's a 3/4 2 high block. It's got chaos, good, life. Those are Coda symbols, correct? Am I missing? Doesn't he have a thing? Aren't those his 3 symbols? Terrain. While this card's in your stage, at the end of each player's turn, that player may draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Cool. And then enhance, remove, add 1 ally card from your discard pile to your hand. This card's nuts. This card's sick. This card's so sick. Enhance, remove, go find Ruin. Enhance, remove, 5th Ruin. Yeah, that's insane. That's so good. That's gonna make the chaos ally decks off the charts. Off the charts, actually. You can go find a foundation. You can go find like there's. I'm pretty sure there's allies on all 3 of these symbols. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Sorry, on the chaos symbol. This card only has chaos currently. There are ally cards on all 3 block zones, right? Yeah, this card is great. And then this cycle draw is just like really good. At the end of each player's turn, they can draw a card, then discard a card. It like helps you get your blocks happening. Like there's a lot that this card gets to do. Just enhance, tutor a block zone. Everybody gets to do their best Momo impersonation. This is good. This is a good thing to have. This card's good. This card is just good. This card for sure sees play. No way this card doesn't see play. It's appropriately statted as a 3/4, right? Because you just go find an ally card. It could be an attack, it could be a foundation, it could be an action, right? Oh man, you know what would do it? Oh shucks, I guess like 1 more Dark Shadow Ruin or Summon Dark Shadow would get there. I'll find it. We did it. Yeah, I dig this card. I think this card's rad. I think this card's super cool. Ooh, the one that I'm excited about. I love this card. 2/5/2 mid block, Chaos Death, Evil. While this card is in your stage, at the start of the end phase, players who dealt damage this turn may add the top card of their deck to their momentum, period. And then response commit. After you make a check to play an attack, that check gets +2. I love this card. This card single-handedly is making me want to play Shigaraki 2. I want to play Shigaraki 2 so bad with this card. It's so cool. And the second thing this card does is it says, while this card is in your stage, at the start of the end phase, players who dealt damage this turn may add the top card of the deck to momentum. If reversals ever come to the My Hero Academia collectible card game, this does trigger on the reversal keyword. This does trigger on the reversal keyword. I block, I reversal, I get to steal my momentum as well. Rad. How cool. How neat. This card counts as 2 foundations. This card is extra momentum. There is no reason not to be playing this card. This card is super rad. I'm playing 3 of it in Shigaraki 2 for the rest of all time. This card is so cool. All you Mez are just hating ass haters. For sure. This card is so cool. This card's so cool. Yeah, I'm here for it. This card's sweet. Carbo Loading. 3/5/2 mid block, all earth, life, enhance, commit 1 foundation. This attack gets +X damage. X equals the difficulty of the committed foundation, period. And then response once per turn. After you gain health, ready this foundation, playable while committed. I hate this card. I think this card is really cool. I don't like the fact that it re-readies itself. I think being able to commit 1 foundation colon is like an insane cost. It's like nuts. Man. The life symbol just didn't need this. I love this on all in earth. The life symbol didn't just need more incremental damage, right? Like you just slam this down and then You just slam this down, and then you, like, commit your 1 diff foundation, and then you flip it with tight-lipped, and then you destroy it with the card, and then you remove the 3, and there's like 4 damage off of 1 foundation, and then removing the top 3. There's just like a lot going on. And then you being able to re-ready this card is just like, if there was another card that said like all it did was response after you gain health, ready 1 foundation that hasn't been readied this turn, I think I'd be down. I'd be way more down than Carbo Loading. I think just giving us a 3/5/2 mid block that said commit 1 foundation : hit you hard, I'm down. I'm down. Yeah. I'm nervous about this one, chat. And doesn't say that this card doesn't have the unique keyword. You just get to be like slam like 4 of these down on the table, and like everything gets 1,000 stats. This card's gonna be good. This card's gonna make a ton of life decks amazing, right? Like they just barely are missing damage, and this card just like pushes it up over the edge. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Oh, this card. I could make a whole thesis on this card. Proud Scion, 3/5/4 low block, Earth, Order, Void. That's the name of that symbol. Response: commit at your rival's start phase. Commit 1 of their foundations with an ability that grants a speed bonus or penalty. Period. Deadlock response: flip after your rival plays an ability on a non-character card in their stage. Cancel it and flip that card. I am actually interested on people's opinions on this card. And I'm gonna let the tallies roll in before I share my opinions on this card. So by all means, give me your votes. Give me your votes. Give me your votes. I wish I could 1.5, but not meh this. I don't know what to tell you. That's like the option of 1.5. Commit rescue completed all day. True. 100%. 100%. So, here is the deal about Proud Scion. I believe that this is a canary card. This is a canary card. What is a canary card, you ask? It is a canary in the coal mine. If people are playing this card, then there are select real problem cards in the format, such as rescue completed, right? This card is such a specific hate card that's just like so directly targeted. It's a 3 and a 4 low block, and this ability is not spectacular. This is not an amazing ability, but this card is so good that they're playing that I am willing to commit a card on my board and say, you don't get that one. That one's so good, you don't get it. It's just a canary card. This deadlock response, though, whew, that's very good. Cancel your thing, and then flip it. That's great. This deadlock response is insane. If people start going to 11 foundations, this card just gets slotted in perfectly, right? If you're playing this card exclusively for the top response, then I think it's a canary card. If you're playing this for the bottom, the deadlock response, I'm here for it, right? This card easily could just be a 1 of in every deck that plays these 3 symbols, and I think that would be okay. Yeah, my big opinion is I think it's just a canary card. That's all. That's all. It's a lot like Engine Boost or Engine Trouble or whatever that card is. Yeah. To the next one. Gargantuan Bello. This card's hype. This card's hype as hell. It's a 6/3, 5 mid for 6 with a 0 mid block. Amazing. Fury and Taunt. It has Chaos, Earth, Evil. Interesting symbol spread. Enhance. This attack gets -2 damage. Your other attacks this turn gets +2 damage. Your other attacks get +2 damage for the rest of the turn. Nuts! How cool! And then Deadlock Enhance. Your attacks get +2 damage for the rest of the turn. I think this card is rad. I think the character that I want to play this card in the most is either Ochako 1, or excuse me, Ochako 2, under Chaos. You play this, you give it +2 speed, -2 damage, you hit them with it, you pick it up, you slam it back down, another 2 damage plus 2 speed. So now it's back to, it's a 7 mid for 4, and then a 7 mid for 6, and then every other attack you have to play afterwards has plus 4 damage. And so you just slam them. Earth no move for me. That makes sense. Yeah, you just like, you mitigate the minus damage there. You get to play this in things like I think having it in like Endeavor 1 and 2, right? I'll take my 5 damage and I'll go pick up my Gargantuan Bello and then just like slam it down and then start making it happen. Yeah, I think there's some moves with this. Kind of fun in Odro too. Love that HTL seed. Yeah, love that. Like there's definitely some really cool moves happening with this card, but I don't know exactly where the best slot is. I think there's some stuff to be said, and I think it's gonna give a lot. Like maybe the evil symbol is actually like what gets the most out of this, right? Like you just string a bunch of evil stuff. Yeah, I don't think even Carry 2 gets to string enough out to pay off the 6 diff. Maybe, right? Just like check 5. Yeah, I mean, I bet this card gets experimented a lot with the new sets coming out, with the new season coming out, new set coming out. But I don't know. I think this card gets registered a lot. I just don't know how much it's gonna win. You know? Nah, I mean, we'll move on. Speaking of Nomu, Hulking Grimace 6/3, 3 low block, 5 mid for 10 damage. It's got Nomu symbols, Fury and Taunt. After your after your rival blocks attacks, seal their block. And enhance if this attack is blocked, draw 1 card, only playable if your printed hand size is 5 or less. This card is really, really cool. And I think the character to play this card the best is actually, drumroll please, Ayama 1. I think Ayama 1 plays this card the best. I'll play an attack, I'll commit, my next move gets -7 difficulty. I'll play Hulking Grimace as the 4th attack in my pool, and I played it on a 2 diff. Boop. Nathro to Nochaka 2. Yeah, I think Nochaka 2 gets to play that card really well. Yeah, it's 5 mid for 10. You hit him with it, you draw a card. If it's blocked, draw a card. It's a 6 diff, though. I mean, is it better? Is this better? 4th kind of does the same thing under Earth. Ooh, 4th kind does get to do that, huh? Ooh, Earth 4th kind coming to a tournament near you. Can you explain seal their block? Okay, so yeah, so as you like, if they attempt to block your move, right? Let's pretend that they block with like an ice storm, right? They're gonna attempt to try and breaker to you. You just response after rival blocks this attack, seal their block. So now the card that they blocked with has no card text on it, so it's just the block, right? The question is it better than Gale Force? That's the question, right? That's the question. Who knows? 18 plus throw on Dabi. I mean, you're not wrong, right? I mean, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. And they can't face shield it, right? Yeah, I think these two cards are like the exact same energy. This is some of the biggest Timmy energy of mine ever existed in the game. Yeah, it's so good. Love that people get to play their big old honking moves. It's rad. All right, we're gonna do one more, then we're gonna switch videos. I actually just lied. I'm kidding. There's a preview. All right, that's the end of this one.